I was a kid, my parents, or I think, yeah, probably just my dad. My dad used to tell me that when it rains, it's the angels peeing on us. And you know, I think he was joking, but as a kid, I was like, wow, amazing. And I think that a part of it might have been because I used to open my mouth and drink the rain as a kid. And my dad might have said that just because he wanted me to stop doing that. But a friend of mine once told me that when he was a kid, his parents told him that the rain was God crying for us. And I thought, wow, we're so different. But no, really, it's like different interpretations of rain are what they are. Their interpretations. But when I reached first grade, or whatever, we learned about the water cycle, and then we learned it like twice over in second and third grade. I don't know why they teach us that like 4 times, but they teach it a lot. And, well, now you know, or now after that I knew that, oh, it's because water in the sea evaporates, goes up into the sky, and then becomes the water that falls down. And then, actually, you know what, my first cuss word, or the first time I ever cussed, was because of the rain. Like, when I was in elementary school, it was raining, and whenever it was raining, they would pull us back inside, and we would skip recess and have it indoors. And I says to my friend, you know what, F word this bad weather. It was like something that I would say now, unironically to be wholesome. I mean, ironically to be wholesome, but also be edgy. Like, I didn't say fuck this bad word. I said F word. I knew what F word meant. I knew what it was, but like I wasn't old enough to say it yet. And you know, I feel like that was the best way I could have ever used it. I mean, not at that age. Like, I wasn't experienced with it as I am now, but I find that it was kind of cute. And I remember this one storm while I was in Hawaii. I don't think it was historical in any way, but while we were running to the bus, not the school bus, the public bus. We were running to the bus, and I think I fell into the gutter because, I don't know, I think someone bumped me on accident, and I fell into the gutter, and like half of my foot was in the river stream, and I was like, whoa, this is weird. Like, the roads were flooded, not the sidewalks, just the roads. And I remember this one time where the bus's door opened, and like, I don't know what happened, but while I was walking into the bus, I just got slammed with like this torrent of water. Like, it was like in those hotels or whatever nowadays, those water parks, how they have those big collections of water that they drop on you from so high up. It was like one of those, but like completely localized into one like 4 foot wide whatever. And my little body just fucking crumpled. I mean, like, it's a good thing someone was behind me. I don't remember if it was one of my parents or if it was like a stranger. But like, I got fucking bitch slapped by Poseidon, and then fucking, you know, some cool guy just helped me up. Like, no, it's okay, get on. Maybe someone just bumped into me at the right time, and like they probably got their nose caught in it. But I was like, ooh. Like, I didn't say anything, like I wasn't a bitch about it, but like I fucking boom. Like, if you could imagine, right, a wrestler made of water just elbow dropping my poor head. Like, yeah, I had a jacket, but I swear to God, like, my hood was up. But then after that, like, the hood didn't matter. I was still soaked anyway. Yeah. I don't know if there was a point to this video. I think I just want to tell stories about the rain. And, you know, my clothes are in the washer, but, I've noticed that, like, I've stopped making videos with, myself in them. And I feel like that's getting a bit repetitive and boring, and I can't really think of ideas of stuff to do that don't involve me just talking about things. And like, I enjoyed being in front of the camera, but I mean, like, I feel like there's a certain thing where I'll be looking at the camera and then I'll forget everything that I had to say up until that point. But then, like, I don't like scripted videos either. Because then, like, when I have a paper of something that I wrote, then it looks like all the jokes were pre-written, and you know what, some of them are. But, like, the other thing is that there's really nothing to play on or play off of when it's just me. Like, all I have is my subject matter and whatever jokes I can think of before the video even starts. Like, I actually got into contact with someone today about, they were looking for people, they were gonna have an art group. And, you know, I was thinking, yeah, would it be cool if I, you know, had some buddies to help me with these videos, like, just to make it more entertaining. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to having one-offs or whatever. Holy shit, did you hear that? But I don't know if you can hear that, but that shit was huge. I mean, not really huge, but, you know. And, I know that my gaming videos aren't very high quality either, is because I don't know how to use a capture card, and I don't think we could get one either. So it's like, whatever. Oh, and I would be making cooking videos too, because I'm eating papaya or whatever. I'd be making cooking videos too if it weren't for, like, my kitchen is way too dark to actually film anything. And I'm pretty much just using what I have, like, here at this house. Like, there's really not much. Like, all I have is my phone, maybe, like, 1 week lantern, and, like, this stick that I made that I fucking broke somehow. With, like, rubber bands, and I somehow lost the rubber bands too. Like, I feel like the only thing standing out about this channel is the fact that it's really just me talking about things that I feel is cool or interesting. No scripts, just some dude in a weird shirt talking about shit. And also the fact that I'm not scared to say shit. Like, I cuss. Like, I don't even know if, like, in the future I'm even gonna monetize this, because I don't know if Monica Lewinsky, Susan Wojcicki, I don't think she'll approve of this. She won't let this shit slide, no sir. Or fly, rather. But, you know, that'd be cool. And I think it'd be cool if, like, I could start making money by the time school comes back around. I think that'd be cool. Because, like, then when I grow old enough, then maybe I could not have a job. Like, I could skip that whole part of my life. Because you know what? It's possible nowadays. It's possible to skip having a conventional job. It's possible to skip having to do any actual work. Like, all you have to do is catch on, and hope I do at some point. Because, you know, Ryan's Toy Review, that motherfucker, he can skip everything, man. He don't need no education, no job, no nothing. He's set for life. He's a millionaire at this point. If anything, I'm just gonna say that shit, puberty's gonna fucking kill him, I swear to God. Puberty, man. Like, once that kid gets zits on his face, fuck, he's not gonna... he ain't getting shit no more. He's fucking Ryan's Toy Review. What are you, like 9? Shit, you know what? I'd actually like to have some YouTuber buddies too. I remember my friend Miri was gonna have a podcast called Weirdo Cast, but that fell through on we didn't even get to the second episode. Like, we got to 1 and then that was it. But yeah, and that was around the same time that I started making videos every day too, because I thought, well, I'm bored now, I want something to do every day, so I did it. So I think I've gotten at least 5 subscribers by the time I started doing this, and I feel like I have 3 videos that are up that I stole from somewhere else that I reposted that are basically just my cash cows at this point. If I was making cash, that's a better word for it. If I was making money, that would be my bank. And honestly, I feel kind of bad, because it's like, did I really work? Is that what I want to be known for? And the most viewed video was hentai, and it makes me sad, because it's shit, could you imagine someone looking through my backlog after that one video and being like, whoa, and this guy's got completely different content? And those are back in the day. I'm actually trying to delete every video up until I started doing daily videos, up until the running experiment. Because I'm just not proud of anything before. Maybe the meme compilation, but even then, at this point, it's dated, so I have no clue what I'm even trying to do anymore. I have ideas, but I can't put them into motion, and the fact that it's daily means that I have to do small projects just to keep this shit going while I'm thinking of other things and putting other things into motion. It's such a weird thing, and I've never done anything before. To me, it's when you get assignments while you're doing projects for school, is what I'm comparing it to in my head. It's alright, so you gave me this one big project that's due in 3 months, but you also gave me this assignment that's due in a week. So I'll do this assignment really quickly, and then I'll move back to the project. But then because I assume that they want you to be doing both at the same time, and this is just saying if I was just working in one class. But I feel like that shouldn't apply either. But either way, it's do I spend my effort on this assignment, or should I half-ass the assignment and put all my effort into the project? And it's a weird thing, but because also like I know that the video that I've made and worked on in only a day, maybe 2 hours, I know that will have way less quality than the one that I spend a whole week working on. But is it worth it to have videos every day that are kind of shit and like one good video maybe every week or so? Is it worth it to just keep things going somehow, some way, or is it better to keep the thing that I want to do, you know, in the oven for longer because I think that the product will be better? Like Roofie Sushi. That song. I'm proud of that song. But I think it felt kind of short, and I think that the instrumental was kind of shit. Like, it could have been way more. So that makes me think about something like... Yeah, I put beta at the end of it because I was like, should I... If I ever find a way to make that better, then I can come back to it, and then it'd be a little... just that extra bit of effort. Like, Hey Pay Night or Hey Painiti, one parody that I wrote. I worked on that for maybe maybe a week. And then I kept it in archive for a long time. That's why it says pre-2020 on the corner there, because, like, it's been in the works because I've been saving it. And I feel like it's just a weird thing to really think about, because ain't nobody else really thinks about this. And I'm thinking, well, at this point, it really wouldn't have any impact if I did ditch this idea of daily video, daily project. It really wouldn't make any impact on anyone except for me, and I'm thinking, is it worth it? Because it's not big enough to be a business, and it's not big enough to be a business, but it's also big enough to warrant me being, but I'm still proud of it. And I still like when I put out a quality product that maybe 1 or 2 people get to see and may or may not appreciate. But I don't know. Well, that was 18 minutes of your life and mine that I won't get back, that you won't get back. I just dropped a bit of my papaya. Okay, bye.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger